Yeah, this budget is a very balanced budget. It has no significant, shall I say, adverse tax implications. Equally, it doesn't have very significant positive tax proposals. A very balanced budget, and the areas which this budget has is very positive indications, particularly is in the area of political funding, in the area of dealing with the tax offenders who leave the country. It is also in the area of dealing with MSMEs, SMEs, small companies, and of course, the salaried taxpayer has some relief, though not too significant. It's also positive in the sense it is encouraging a digital economy and is also encouraging compliance by non-cash payments. Having said that, where this budget to some extent falls short is in dealing with the current problem in our economy. The current problem in our economy is a demand, shall I say, lack of demand growth. So there is an increasing need for significant credit facilities to be made available to encourage demand. Banks are reluctant to lend for a variety of reasons, one of them clearly being the burden of non-performing assets and the impact of those on the bank's capital adequacy. The finance minister has given a very small amount for recapitalization of banks. One would have expected there would be a larger amount allocated for recapitalization of banks, because if the banking sector is healthy, then the wheels of the economy will continuously move. The second area where the expectations were somewhat not fulfilled is, whilst the thrust is towards moving towards a digital economy, the incentives for those involved in digital hardware, which is electronic equipment, computers, etc., at least it's not there in the text of the speech, maybe it's somewhere in the fine print, but one would have expected there's a lot of fiscal incentives which will promote the ecosystem which will enable a digital India to flourish very soon. A third area is elimination of black money. There was nothing in the finance minister's speech on what is the extent of black money which has been identified and for which action will be taken, and the expected cash collections from taxing black money. The implications of the recent disclosure schemes have not been brought out by the finance minister. One hopes that while demonetization has had its effect insofar as bringing cash into the system, it will also have the next effect of taxing black money. He did present some analytics, but the next step is very important, which is taxing the black money which has been unearthed as a result of demonetization. All in all, I think it's a very positive budget. The most important thing in this budget being the fiscal discipline being maintained, which is I think a very good record for this government. Time and again they've been able to maintain the fiscal discipline despite some of the temptations to provide incentives for the forthcoming elections in various states. I think I would, shall I say, find this a very, very encouraging budget, and hopefully this trend will continue in future years.